Nashville is not just known for its music these days, it's also becoming a hub for great movie making. Such films as The Green Mile and Last Dance have been made here. And soon Nashville will be the backdrop for the Robert Redford film, The Castle. But aside from the big budget blockbusters, Nashville has its own independent movie festival. Today we're going to talk to one of those independent movie makers, Vatsal Thakkar. Vatsal is a psychiatry resident at Vanderbilt, and he's just finished a movie called Ravaged. The movie focuses on psychiatric illness. And that's what Vatsal is the correct way to say it. I said, do I need to call you a doctor? Because, I mean, your residency is almost complete.
Oh, Vatsal's fine.
Vatsal will be fine. Now, I said, so how do you combine, or going to combine, being a doctor and also movie making?
Well, it's been kind of crazy, but I've been able to pull it off so far. You know, every free minute I have pretty much is used up in some form or fashion, especially for the last 6 months.
Now, with this one, Ravaged, that's connected to what you are doing at Vanderbilt, too, or with the work that you want to do as a doctor.
Right. It's bothered me for some time that all of the violence in society, just about every day you can see some form of it on the news or in some form or fashion, you know, with road rage or school shootings or workplace violence. And I felt that statistics often ignore people who are not the casualties of this violence, that the people who survive and live to tell their story. This film is about one of those people. Although it's a fictional account, it deals with one man who survives a violent incident, and the film portrays how he deals with this incident in his everyday life.
We have some of the film that we're going to look at. It's silent at this point, and you shot it. When you shot it, it was shot as a silent film, and then you added things later. Right. And we're going to take a look at that. And it starts off with, I don't want to give too much away here, but a man and woman were engaged, and he was involved in a violent act, a shooting. And what happened to him?
Well, it was just a random act of violence. He was the victim of a mugging and a subsequent shooting, after which he developed symptoms of, post-traumatic stress disorder. Traditionally, this illness has been associated with combat veterans, but in this day and age, it's becoming more and more associated with everyday events, quote unquote, such as violent incidents like this.
Now, the message you're trying to portray in this, does it have to do with mental illness, or does it have to do with violence, or a combination of the both? Or?
Well, it's a combination of both, because I think violence is so prevalent, not only in society in general, but in the psychiatric population, that I just wanted to call attention to it and mainly show the fact that even though someone survives a violent incident, that the story's not over, that they might be suffering for months or years to come after that.
And does it offer some way that there is hope, or that there is a way to get help?
It does, although I've also highlighted some frustrations that people have with the psychiatric profession and the mental health profession in general. But I think one of the main psychiatric messages that I wanted to portray in this film was that if someone is suffering after a violent incident, and that could be in the form of simple insomnia or depression, anxiety, but some of the issues brought up in the film are nightmares, vivid flashbacks, that their suffering could be eased and or alleviated by seeking mental health treatment.
Well, there is a special screening of your film, and it is coming up this weekend. And it is Sunday. It's called Ravaged, Sunday, January 14th, a special screening at the Belcourt Theater at 12:15. And I'm sure you're going to be there, aren't you? On the front row. So I'm sure you are. And also, we wanted to add, too, that if you or someone you know may suffer from mental illness and you need help, or just someone you can talk to, you can call the Mental Health Association for Nashville at 269-5355, or the Mental Health Cooperative Crisis Line at 726-0125. That's all. Congratulations to you on your film, and good luck to you in both your work here with your creative filmmaking and also in your work as a doctor.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back after this.